Let's have a look. I think we still have the right caller. Yeah, you did mention on the Discord that you were really new to the game, so I hope it's been treating you well. Oh no, we actually switched the caller back for the hawk caller. But we're done with hawks, we don't need those. So let's go to the cabin. It has lots of 5 stars. Ooh, nice. I'm happy to hear that. I don't even know, what do we currently have in our taxidermy list? Not a lot. We do have a bunch of boars. And apparently we already got a 5-star pheasant and we're gonna get 2 more. Gonna have so many 5-star pheasants. Okay. Check rabbit predator caller, let's go. The wind is going south, so we want to go north. I'm just gonna have a look if there are any animals over here, because I know they sometimes like to hang out in this area. But nope. We still need a fallow deer as well, so I'm hoping that along the way to find these badgers, we might run into a fallow deer. Not a fallow deer, a red deer. That would be the dream. Because we do still need a red stag for one of our missions. And we should have a bunch of red deer herds basically all along this river. So hopefully we will be able to find some of them. They're not drinking right now. They should be in their they should be at the end of their resting time, going towards the eating time, I think. Sorry about that. Thank you. I think this is our last, or almost our last, badger in lowland forests. After this, we're gonna have to go looking in the highland forests, which they're a lot harder to hunt. Like, highland forests are always a pain on every single map. So I'll prefer if we could get some badgers here first. That would be nice. Hate forests. It depends on the forest. Transylvania is pretty hard to hunt no matter where you go. I think Nez Perce is okay most of the time. I think Nez Perce is actually very balanced in terms of difficulty, which is part of why it's my favorite map. Transylvania, on the other hand, is visually gorgeous, but it is always a pain to hunt. Like, look at this. Good luck spotting anything. And then you go to the grasslands and you think, oh, I'm just gonna hunt the drink zones in the grasslands, and every drink zone in the grasslands has a 6-foot-high reeds. And you just go, why? Was I put here only to suffer? But then occasionally you get situations like this where you can look to the other side of the valley and be like, huh, if only there were some deer here. Because that's the thing, like you sometimes have these really clear sight lines, but good luck actually getting the animals to walk into those. I do love this visually though. Like visually this is very close to what forests look like back home where I live. So Transylvania always has a very homey kind of feeling for me. The maps are very beautiful, yeah. Those are fallow deer. We don't need fallow deer. Not anymore. We need red deer and we need badgers. Also, at some point, we are going to have to go back to Nez Perce. Because there is actually a mission on Nez Perce that was added after we were done with this map. So we're gonna have to do that one, and it's a black bear mission, so hopefully we will actually be able to find the black bears we need instead of having to grow them, because black bears live forever. And if you have to wait for a black bear to grow up, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. So this, you can tell, is a herbivore feeding zone, some kind of deer, or elk or moose. I think all three of those have zones that look like this, eating zones. But it's a zone that we already found, so we're not going to pause for that. Gonna check real quickly if we can see anything, but nope. We're probably going to spook the fallow deer in just a second, because they should be somewhere over here. A guy shot 2 future 5-star black bears for the 50% or below fitness black bear, and I cried on the inside. Yeah, that is always painful when that happens. I think the confusion of this was 1-star adult, why was it 95%, is like one of the most frequent complaints, experiences, dilemmas we see in the community. I'm pretty sure everyone has had that point where they shot at least one young or adult animal that ended up being really high fitness. And then you have to explain to people how the fitness system actually works, and that most animals start out as 1-star adults, or at least start their adulthood as 1-star adults. Alright. So we're getting closer to where those badgers should be, so we're going to slow down a little. And we're going to keep our eyes peeled for any signs of a badger eating zone. And of course any signs of actual badgers. I shot a 92% bighorn sheep 4-star, and I was annoyed at my tired self this morning because I thought it looked too grey. Oof, yeah, that sucks. Honestly, with 4 stars, I just always let them walk. Best case scenario, they make it to 5 stars, and worst case scenario, they have spent their entire life contributing good genes to the rest of the population. So, either way, it's a win if I let them live. Unless they are rares. If they are rares and they are mature, I'm taking them. Because with rares, there really is no way to tell. And the rares are actually the reason why I started my aging science for the animals, because I had a albino stag that I had seen switch from adult to mature, so I knew how long he should live. I calculated the days. I took him when he was supposed to be in his final year. And instead of being in his final year, he was a 4-star, but he was 91% or something like that. And I went, well, that can't be right. And thankfully, I'm on PC, so I had backed up my save file the night before, because I do usually back up my save file at the end of the day, just in case anything gets corrupted or something like that, so I don't have to redo everything. And so I reloaded that save file, and I found out that the aging information in the encyclopedia is actually incorrect for red deer. They actually live longer. They have a longer maturity span than they are supposed to have. And that's when I started really looking at the animals and being like, okay, we gotta figure this shit out. Who is actually aging how long? Because this should not be happening. And I did actually manage to finish that. I spent all year on it, but I did manage to finish looking at every single rare fur animal and getting all their age information, which is great. Oh, I hear badgers. There you are. Hello, little guy. Where are the rest of you? Can't just be you. Solo badgers are not a thing, right? Oh no, there's more. Oh, there you are. And you are over here. Okay, this is a bit shit. Let's pop up a stand. Oh, there's an adult female. And I can't see the rest of them. It doesn't help that they are really small and really good at hiding in the grass. So we are going to use our trusty collar to get them out of there. And hopefully this will work. Adult female. So we've got 2 adult females. But we should probably have at least 2 males in here as well. Oh, and I think I forgot to bring Grandpa's old rifle. Yeah. I didn't even add a tier 4 ammo here. Oops. Well, they're getting the SM-12 then. If we have to shoot one, we're taking a tier 6 rifle to a tier 4, to a tier 3 animal. I'm sorry. Got a young male. Not what we need. Adult female, young male. 1-star adult. I know there's another adult female down here somewhere. And I think that might be all of them. Very first 5-star was a fox and I didn't have any rifle to shoot it properly, so I took it with a way too high caliber for it. Yeah. Sometimes all you have is a hammer. Why is there one already running? But we can't see anything. Oh well, anyway, we're not seeing any new animals here, so I'm just gonna say they only have a 1-star adult, a 1-star young, and 2 adult females, and that means we're coming back here some other time if we have to. But for now we are done. Just gonna mark the location of this zone. Okay. Enter the data in Nekebo's toolbox. This is day 9, and we have a 1-star young, a 1-star adult, and a adult female. And Hunter, since you're new, I'm going to show you this. You have probably been recommended this tool by somebody at some point. It basically has the maps for every single, every single map in the game. You zoom in, it will show you the animals, and then you can right click on the animal and you can make notes, you can add the animals like so, remove them, and mark them in a specific color if you want. So oh, I do actually, when do I have to check on you guys? Day 7. So I have to check on you the next... Oh, you will be... The 3-star mature will be fully grown on day 16. Okay. So for these guys, we actually know when we have to check them. For this guy, we need to check them every single day. I completely forgot that we still have jackals left to check. Okay. Yeah, it's super cool. It's really great of Nekebo that he has gone through the trouble to make this toolbox. It's amazing. Okay, we're gonna go back to the badgers, and this is still lowland forest, I think, so we're gonna go to one of these next. I'm gonna move this back on my other screen so I can see both the map and the toolbox at the same time. And that would be this badger, who has a eating zone over here, and he has another eating zone in a place that we haven't even explored yet, namely around here. And this is going to be really inconvenient with the wind, because the wind is going south as well. Okay, how about this alpha badger here? He has a need zone roughly over here. And then he has another need zone about over here. And then this one has one down there. And one... where is this? Wait, where is this? It's this one. Oh, so it's around here. Roughly. Okay, we are going to start over here. We're gonna go up here and then down here again. I doubt we're gonna be able to check all of them because it will take some time. 4-star duck. Oh, I hope you get him. Or, well, actually let him, well, with ducks it's always like letting them live. If you know where they were so you can mark them on the toolbox, yes. But sometimes if they're just flying overhead, you have no idea where that animal even belongs. Also, I should probably update my gun and actually put at least one round of buckshot up there. Oh, thank you for following, Sean Dog. Yeah, let's change ammo. And we're gonna put some buckshot on this. And we said we wanted to start over here. Alright. Now we can go. I'm actually gonna load the buckshot into our gun because we don't need bird pellets when we're hunting badgers. Now we gotta see if we can find this need zone. I would also like a low fitness mature red deer stag. That would be nice. But I'm not holding my breath for it. Those are boars. We no longer need boars. So they can spook if they want. I don't care. Yep, there they go. They've spooked. That's fine. Oh, and I think that's our first need zone indication. Eating often, so they should be around here somewhere. And we did actually manage to put this pretty much in the middle of the need zone. They are not on this slope, that would be too easy.